What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Just Mika Advice. Yes, I just came up with that name right now. Do not get mad at me. Stop it. I already feel embarrassed for just coming up with it on the spot. We'll come up with better ones in the comments. If you have a better name for a series of all this stuff that I talk about, drop it in the comments below. For today's lesson, I'm going to be answering this question. Why heartbreak is so hard to get over, or simply why heartbreak hurts so much. In the comments of this video, I want you to comment this emoji if you have been heartbroken. Tell me the story. Give me some details on why. And most importantly, this video should help you understand why it was so hard for you to get over them. And why right now it may seem impossible to forget them. In a relationship with your partner, when you were with them, you saw them as a 10 out of 10, right? Right here, you can easily just see them as nothing more than the perfect, flawless person that they are. And even though they might get on your nerves sometimes or anything like that, you will still continue to go for them. You will still continue to be with them despite their red flags, their issues, all of that. When we love somebody, we don't see their problems and issues that are definitely huge red flags to anyone else looking in, which oftentimes not can cause arguments and eventually causing unhappiness between the two and some form of a reason to cause you guys to split. Now, during the breakup stage, however, instead of like a relationship, you see them as a 10 out of 10. It's actually even worse. You see them as 25 out of 10.
Oh my God! Wow!
When you see someone that high, that practically means that they are an angel, they're a goddess to you, and that all you can do is miss them because you miss everything about them. Let me explain why. Your brain creates pleasure pathways, right? That's how you feel so happy, feel so warm, comfy, whatever the feeling may be of love, of comfort, of something that you get from them, right? That's why you were with them. Love is nothing more than an addictive feeling that you get from somebody. That's why addictions are the hardest thing to get over, right? Because especially when you become addicted to something, your brain becomes dependent on it. And when it's no longer getting it, it's going to do everything in its power to try and produce those same chemicals that you were getting from that thing, that person, that whatever. How do I get over it, right? That sounds nice. It sounds awesome, but it's not going to get me anywhere. It's not going to change anything about what's going on with my situation, how I feel about them, why I miss them so much. None of that's changing. To start the process of getting over that person and to close those pathways is to really start to practice mindfulness. Now that you're thinking of them, be aware of that, right? Don't just let yourself to fall into it and follow the victim of it. You have to become an observer of your mind. Now, everything that you observe, you then can decide whether or not you want to continue to look at it, right? It's like scrolling through your phone. When you're scrolling through your phone, you see a video. That's the same thing as a thought. You see the thought. You visualize it, right? You have one or two decisions. You can watch the video through, you can like it, you can engage with it, or you can scroll past. Same way in our mind. The way that we consume phones and social media is the same way that we should be treating our mind. Thoughts like that, as much as they're desirable and as easy it is to engage with them, to like on them because you miss them so much, fueled by your emotions, you have to make the conscious effort to scroll. And to continue to scroll, you will be scrolling very often. And sometimes you'll let yourself fall and you'll fall into a hole missing them. And that's going to take some time to build the mental fortitude needed in order to get over them. If you guys enjoyed this video, the best thing you guys can possibly do for me in support is by liking this video and sharing it with somebody else. Heartbreak is one of the most common pains that every human being faces. We fall into love with people, and sometimes a majority of us being the good people, because I know my followers are good, we fall for people who are toxic, and we are those people that they end up hurting. And I don't want us to stay in the cycle of continuously falling for people who hurt us. To help you get over that so that you can move forward in your life, grow as a person, and most importantly, find someone who's not going to hurt you. If you've ever been heartbroken, share it with a friend, because I do think that this message needs to be heard. I love you guys. Have a good one.